What's going on? What's going on, my co-creators? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope your day went good, beautiful, awesome, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? We always looking for the best, working on the best, making the best things happen. That's how we roll. That's what we do. And I'm checking in with you. It's a little late. Decided to take a little walk in the park. Wind blowing, nice outside. The lighting gonna be a little jacked up, but it's all about what I'm talking about, right? So we ain't worrying about the lighting. Um, my co-creators, welcome to the Co-Creation Nation. I guess tonight or today or whenever you're listening to this, I want to tell you a story. It's not really like a long story, but it's an incident that I was in and how I handled it, and I'm figuring that it will maybe help some people handle their situation. We all are living in this world. We all have different obligations. We all get involved in different situations. We all end up having like bills to pay and people to take care of and things to do. And sometimes we end up working jobs that we don't really love. We don't really care about, but we're doing it because we're trying to pay the bills. We're trying to do the right thing. We're trying to be adults. We're adulting. And so that's how I found myself in a situation where I was working at a job where I really didn't want that job, but I figured it was the right thing to do because I knew I had responsibilities. I knew I had made commitments, obligations, and so I went ahead on and got that job, and I worked that job. And man, it was like eating poison. It was hard on me, but I did it because I knew it was the right thing to do, because I had stuff to take care of, because I made promises and I had to fulfill those promises. But anyway, years passed by after those promises that I said I was going to fulfill, they were fulfilled, and I was done with that situation. Not getting into details about that, but I was done with that situation. And that situation was traumatic for me. It took me a while to kind of get through it and get over it. And shoot, some would say I'm still getting through it and get over it. But I held on to that job because that was the only thing that was stable in my life. Even though I hated that job, I wanted nothing to do with that job. I held on to it for a long time because it was the only thing that was constant in my life. You know what I'm saying? It was there. Even though I hated it, it was there. I stuck with it. It was almost like an abusive relationship. It's like, damn, I know that this relationship isn't good, but this is all I know. And I am paying my bills with it. I am getting, some things I want out of it. So I guess I'll stick with it for a while. So anyway, that's how it was. And I'm saying all that to say that, folks, even though you may be in a situation where you may be making money in order to pay your bills and all that, but bills are not what life is all about. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it's all about. There's more to life than just paying bills. I mean, I know we all got obligations. We all have situations that we're in, but don't let that get you stuck in a situation where you're just feeling drained and down and you're not feeling like yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out a way to break out of that. You can't stay there. You can't stay there. And I remember that night, because I used to work overnight. I used to start probably about 12:30 at night and work till about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, depending on, sometimes it'd be a little early, sometimes a little later, depending on, how I do. Um, and I was driving to work one day. Well, I had already went to work and I went to go pick up my delivery vehicle, and I loaded up my truck or whatever, and I was headed to my deliveries, and I got to my first stop, and I got there and I froze. And something inside of me said, dude, you can't do this anymore. Now, mind you, I had no savings, no backup cash, no backup job, but something inside me said, stop. Don't do this anymore. It almost felt like I was sinning. You know how when you know you're doing something wrong, you feel it in your heart, but you do it anyway? That's how I was feeling. I feel like I was committing a sin. And I'm not even a religious person. But I felt like I was committing a sin by continuing to work this job. And I was pacing around the truck. I was pacing around. And I was like, no, I gotta go and do this job. I mean, I clocked in. I have stuff in my truck I need to deliver. I need to go and do that. But something inside of me would not let me do it. And so I sat there and I was like, damn, so what can I do? I don't have any extra money. What can I do? I can't quit, right? And then something came over me, a thought came over me. It's like, I knew in my heart that somebody else needs just this job. Somebody needs this job. And for whatever reason, I feel like I don't need to be doing this job anymore. So I feel like I'm sinning by continuing to work this job, knowing that I'm not qualified. I'm overqualified. I got so much more I need to be doing. I am stealing somebody else's joy by working at this job. I know that sounds crazy, folks, but that's how I felt. I was like, damn, somebody is like, family is starving right now. Somebody is in really dire straits right now, and I'm up in here working this job, and I know that I can do better than this. I know that this is, I don't want to say it's below me, but I know I can do better right now. And there's somebody that's needing this job. Because the job, it wasn't terrible. The money wasn't terrible. It wasn't the worst money in the world. I just knew I could do better. And I knew it wasn't for me. And I feel like I was stealing from somebody else. And I didn't have any way to recoup or make that money that I was making in that moment. But I still decided to say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I don't know how this is going to work out. But this money is not mine. This is for somebody else. They are bigger things for me. And I need to stop stealing money from whoever needs this damn job. And so that's what happened, folks. At that moment, I decided I was done, and I never looked back. I remember going back to the warehouse, and it was like, what are you doing here? And I said, I'm done. It was like, nah, what do you mean? I said, I'm done. It said, well, you can't quit. I said, yes, I can. And they was trying to bargain with me. They was like, hey, just work out the rest of the week, and then we'll talk to you and we'll negotiate. They thought it was about money. When spirit moving inside you, it's not about money. Money is a man-made thing. Money is not real. Money value changes from moment to moment depending on what's needed. It wasn't about money. It was about peace in my heart. It was about peace in my heart, in my gut. That's what it was about. It wasn't about money. If it was about money, I would have still been working there. I felt like I was stealing money from somebody that actually believes that it's about money. I ain't judging them, but I'm like, you know what? Somebody needs this damn job. I don't need this job. I got so many talents. I got so many skills. I don't need to be working this damn job that I don't like. You're sinning working a job you don't like. You're sinning if you believe in that. You are sinning. You are going against nature when you're doing stuff you don't like. Stop doing stuff you don't like. There are so many ways you can make money, earn a living, take care of yourself and your family without doing stuff you don't like. Give that to somebody that would love it. I'm pretty sure somebody would love to do that job that I had. And it's not about the money to them. They just would love to do it. But I hated it. I disliked it. I despised it. And I did it for way too long. And I got to the point where I was like, I'm done. And I didn't collect unemployment. I figured it out. So anyway, folks, that's this message for today. Don't continue to sin working some job that you hate. If you hate it, get out of it. If you're too afraid to walk away right then and there, make a damn plan, folks. Don't sit there and spend your life doing stuff you don't like. We're better than that. We can do better than that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to live in that world. There's more out here. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, my co-creators, I love you. I love you. I love you. Hope you had a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, stupendous, elaborate, lovely day. And I will talk to you later. Later. All right. Ooh, that's her. She lighting up for me. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.